Okay, so today's gonna look is going to be an everyday look. I hope you like it, and I'm gonna get started. Like always, to begin, I always start with my primer, and I always use the Makeup Forever face primer. I'm actually gonna explain everything that I go through today, because some of you have told me that it's too fast. So we're gonna start, and you just put very little on your hand. I don't know if you can see it right there. You put very little, and then with your fingers, I usually like to do it with my fingers because so you just want to go all over in a circular motion all over your face. Next, you put on your foundation, and it's Makeup Forever. The color that I use is N127, and I love this foundation. It just makes your skin look flawless. And you always want to apply your foundation with a brush. Um, I'm gonna give this one a try again. I just bought this one from Sephora, and I had tried it before, but I didn't like it. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try it again today. And you always want to apply in a circular motion all over the face. And you always want to make it blend in to your neck because you don't want it to look like you have a mask. It just looks horrible. Next, I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow, and this time I'm actually gonna give the Urban Decay primer a try. And you just want to put it all over your lid. I would just kind of put enough product that I could work with my fingers and just make it all over the lid. Then with a flat brush, you can use this. Always use this one or the MAC, and I can't see the number anymore. It's a 232. But today I'm going to use a smaller one. I'm going to use the MAC Paradisco for my lid. Like I said, it's going to be just a simple makeup look. Very light. And you just want to dab it on there. Like to go with the lighter color in the inner corners. And this is MAC Nylon. And I'm just going to put very little. And you always want to tap your brush so you don't get all the powder under the eye. And you just want to do it in the little corners right there. Just so you can get a little bit of that shimmer. Then I'm going to be using two brushes right now. The MAC Blending Brush 224 and the pencil brush is a 219. And I'm going to go in with Cranberry from MAC. That one right there. And this is just to give it, I'm going to use this one. And it's to give it some definition to go in your crease. And you just want to put it in there. And you always want to make a V, like a sideways, like that. That way you know where the definition of your color is going to be. And then with the blending brush, because obviously right now it just looks weird. With our blending brush, you go in there and you go in a circular motion. You see? Grab a little bit more just to kind of make it more defined if that's what you want. Or you could just leave it like that. I like it a little bit brighter. So. But then I'm going to go with my flat brush again. And I'm going to get the lighter color again. This one right here. And just kind of do it right there. Then we're just going to highlight under the brow. You don't want to do too much. I always just do very little. You could either use nylon or any other color that almost matches your skin tone to give it that little shimmer under the brow bone. Right there. Then I'm going to get cranberry again. And I'm just going to go and put very little on the corner right here. We're going to do the eyebrows. I always use espresso right here. And then you just want to start lining them on the bottom. So you always want to start, like me, to fill them in, I fill this part in right here. So you just want to start and you line them up. Grab a little bit more. And then just bring it lightly up. Then I'm going to use, I have the Anastasia um, Beverly Hills, and this is the brow gel. It's clear. See? And this is just to make all the little hairs stay. And you just want to comb them up. Then for the eyeliner, I use Smashbox, and it's deep black. And you want to start, I always start at the inner corner of the eye. And because you want to keep it, a simple, I'm going to do a very little tail. And how you want to do it is you want to go here and just bring it out a little bit. And then you see that? And then you just follow it in. See? It's pretty easy. And you could even go with the same liner brush, whatever is left on there, and just kind of go under, just very little. And do the same to the other. You just want to curl your lashes. The way I curl my lashes, I always start from the ends, or from like the back. You want to squeeze once. And you hold it down for a bit, then you go in the middle. And at the ends. So they could like just kind of curly, like a natural curl. And then this time I'm just going to use the Maybelline Great Lash because I want to keep it, you know, simple. And obviously your concealer, which I should have put on before I put the mascara on the bottom. And I use the NARS and Vanilla. And you just kind of draw it on. You always want to do a triangle. When you do it, you want to go down like this. And like this. And a little triangle. You see? And then let me show you what the difference it makes when you put concealer on. I'm going to blend it in with this. Usually I do it with my fingers, but because I really need to get it under the... And you want to go very lightly because you don't want to take it off. Original Beauty Blender, you want to wet it and make sure that it's wet when you do it. And then you just go around the edges and you try to blend it in all together. And you see how the difference between this eye and this eye, it just opens it up a lot more. Then I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer, Sephora, and this is called Los Cabos, and it's a matte color. And then you want to get an angled brush. You want to take any excess off. And then I'm just going to do, it's right under the cheekbone on both sides. And I like to use Warm Soul for my blush. Just a regular blush. There's just a translucent powder from Makeup Forever. And for lipstick, I'm actually going to use Heroine from MAC. And for lip liner, Magenta. You always want to line the lips, that way you don't have any of your lipstick kind of bleeding. And for lip colors, usually when you do a light eye, you want to do something darker. Um, but right now is actually kind of the season where even if you do a smoky eye or anything that has to do with um, just like with the dark colors, you could still rock a dark color for lips. I'll put pictures of the look, but this is the look, and I hope you like it.